Hey guys, so it is week 9. It's actually December 26th. So a lot of things have happened since the last time we did this. So we came out last week to do a video, and we did 3 different videos last week, and the camera ate them all. So I took the camera home and I cleaned everything off of it and updated to make sure that everything was working. So I'm sorry we didn't get a video out last week, but this week there's actually quite a bit done new now. So you'll see that the 2 panels for some reason are off. I'm not sure why 2 panels are off there, but that's because they're actually doing some work in the neighbor's yard, and I'll show you that when we go out back. Not much else has happened out front here, really, but there is a lot of new work inside. Oh, we actually got some slightly bad news 2 weeks ago. They actually extended our date, so the move-in or the closing date right now is February 2nd, and it could still slip. So, but it doesn't look like there's much left to do inside, so I'm knock on wood, we'll get in there. So let's go in and see what has changed. Let me put the light on for you guys here. Is it? There we go. Okay. So the final paint is done. So the baseboards have all been done. The top coat has been done. And generally that's good. And most of the little nicks and gouges, you remember there was a gouge up there, that's gone. Most of the nicks and gouges have been fixed, but not all of them. So I'll show you them as we go around here. But it looks really nice. The butler's pantry is basically done here. Tiles all done. You still got to do the finish electrical work. But other than that, it looks quite nice. Not really much in here. All it really has to go in there is the shelving. So most everything is done here. Just got to do the appliances, the finish electrical, that kind of a thing. Looking really nice. Really, all that's got to happen, I think, left downstairs is the finished electrical and the flooring, and it's pretty much ready to put in. Here's our security stick, but they fixed this, so that actually works now. So nothing really has changed out back. The back slope is still eroding away, so that's got to get fixed. This is the reason that the panel was off out there. They brought a backhoe in, and you see that gravel in the neighbor's yard there. They either fixed the drainage system or they put in a drainage system or something. I'm not quite sure, but they were doing some work on that. So that's really the only thing that's changed out back here. But yeah, really very far along. I think it's really just the flooring, the finished electrical, the appliances, and we're pretty much done. That's new. The mantle and the surround there, that's new. They still have to do the rough-in for the TV there, but that's not so bad. All of the doors are in and painted now. There's nothing changed in here. It's still just a closet. The tile is finished in every room now, which is nice. This, we didn't realize it, but this is actually the 12 by 24 tile. If we had to realize that, we would have just left the 12 by 24 tile everywhere. But, oh well. Stuff happens. Really not much has changed in the garage here, except I can't remember if the tankless hot water heater was in last time we did a video, so that's in now. But essentially, I mean, this is just kind of a storage area for right now. There's the tile. Oh, look at that, some nice ones. I have no idea what that's for. Looks like a curtain rod for something or other. Now, there are a couple of different issues that we're going to have to watch. Like, check that out. Like, I don't understand what they're thinking. And the same thing down here, and it's all the way up. Like, they've got holes, like a lot of holes that got to be fixed here. But that's just small stuff. All of the big stuff is really going well. But they did that. They had that same problem in a bunch of places. Like, I don't know how well you can see that there, but there's a big chip out here, and the same thing on this side, a huge chip out right there. And another one right here. Wow, they did a really bad job here. So there's some trim work stuff that's got to be done. But pretty much everything else is done. Tiles done here. I think it's just the carpet, the finished electrical, you know, and the trim out, like the finished air vents. And that's it. And then clean. Oh my God, gotta clean bad. Oh, there's another spot. Look at that. Yeah, so, you know, a few small little things, just a punch list kind of a thing. We're gonna be looking pretty close when we come through for our 30-day or our move-in inspection, whatever. Everything's basically done here. I think there's just carpet left in here and finished electrical again. And that's pretty much the same story throughout the whole thing. Tiles done here, and that's I hope they leave that for us. That would be nice. Because I'd love to take that and tile this whole thing. It would not be difficult to tile that. And then it'll look exactly the same as the master bedroom. So that would be very cool. Oh, and something that I just realized. So there's your actual attic entrance right there, which is nice. And that is specifically a vent for the furnace. But if you look up in there, like, that's nasty, and that's got to be affecting the life of the furnace right there. So I'm not happy about that. Again, you know, in these rooms, basically not much has changed. Obviously, the doors are in. The doors are painted, finished paint, and in. And again, only thing, put down the carpet, finish the electrical, and this is move-in ready. So there's very little left to do here, anywhere. And then they got to put the hanger, the shelves, the shelving in the closets. But all finished work. So the tile layer was obviously here, and he finished up here. More of the, I think that's the tile that's actually on our counter here. So if I can get a few tiles, it will be extremely easy to do this and that in the other one. All of the tiles now finished here. All of the tiles now finished here. I hope it's watertight. I pray it's watertight. This is basically done now. And they did do a top coat on this, so there's no more, you know, seeing the white through it. Oh, I'm going to turn that off because that looks like it would get hot. Not really much has changed in the bowling alley. Again, still, it's just put some carpets in and put the shelving in, finish the electrical, and it's done. So, some really good progress in these last weeks, and there was Christmas over these last 2 weeks too, so it's really quite nice.